ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevin Jackowicz. This is Cage Gaming and the Cage Review, and I wanted to do this for both channels because I thought it was really cool. They just did the unveiling for the PlayStation 5, and I'm not going to sit here and do a reaction for the whole video because it was a long video. But the highlights, man, were amazing. They had a lot of new game footage for, I think, like 10 new games, and a lot of them are PlayStation exclusive. And they looked amazing. Like, they really looked amazing. They got a new Ratchet and Clank game. They've got a Sackboy adventure that I thought looked really cool. They showed off Resident Evil 8, which I honestly wasn't as big on the Resident Evil 8 demo that they showed, but whatever. But they had a plethora of games that just looked phenomenal. And then they showed the system itself, and I love the way the system looks. There are jokes about it looking like a modem, like a cable modem or a modem for your internet, but it was just like, I don't care. It looks cool. It looks futuristic. Definitely looks better than any design they've had thus far, and absolutely looks better than anything Xbox has done. So that being said, it doesn't always work, you know, it doesn't matter about looks so much as how it works and what's inside. So let's do a comparison, shall we? PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X. They both have AMD Gen 3 Ryzen CPUs with Zen 2 architecture. They both have 8 cores, so they can process quite a bit very quickly. The PS3 has 32 compute units running at 1.825 gigahertz, which is your clock speed, and Xbox has 52 CUs at 12.16 gigahertz. The PS5 runs at 10.28 teraflops. Xbox has 12.16 teraflops. Both have 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 RAM, which is just a lot of memory. That is an insane amount of memory for a console, a gaming console. So on paper, up to this point, it looks like Xbox would run better. But then you find out that the PS5 has 12 channels interface on a custom flash controller that the Xbox One X does not have. Multiple I/O coprocessors, and you also have a processing speed at 5.5 gigabytes raw and 9 gigabytes compressed, which is a lot. And so what that really means at the end of the day in layman's terms is that the PlayStation is going to run faster, it's going to run smoother, it's going to have far less load time in your games. You can switch between one game and another very quickly, smoothly, and easily. It also means that you're going to have more frames per second than the Xbox is going to. So there are a lot of people talking about how the Xbox, you know, especially being Microsoft being a computer company, is just going to have the better computer system. And while on the surface they do, PlayStation actually has the better system this time overall. It's going to perform better, almost guaranteed. And the graphics cards are the same. It's running off the same Gen 3 resin. So, I mean, as far as that goes, your graphics are going to be very comparable this time. So, at the end of the day, when you have everything that Sony has to offer, especially with their exclusive games, and now a system that's going to run better than the Xbox, I mean, what more is there to say, honestly? Sony wins this time, hands down, and this is the part where it's like Xbox, Microsoft, they actually have a hard time catching up, I think, at this point. Like, they really need to do something next gen if they're going to really remain competitive. Because for the PlayStation 4 and now the PlayStation 5, I personally feel like they have blown Microsoft out of the water. And I think especially this time, because when you saw the demo and the games they had, the exclusive games they had for Sony, and then they showed off the console, which looks amazing, and then you find out that it's actually overall probably going to perform better. I mean, that's That's everything you want in gaming right there. So that's big, in my opinion. That's actually huge. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Give me some feedback. Give me some info that maybe I'm missing about the two different consoles. I'm always up to hearing it. And yeah, just give me whatever information you have. But as far as I can tell right now, the PS5 has got this hands down. My name is Kevin Jackowicz. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Cage Nation, out.